Hey guys, how are we all? Welcome to My Way Tarot. This is going to be a general weekly love reading for the sign of Aquarius. This can resonate with your sun, moon, rising or Venus sign. Now it could be reading for yourself or for your love interest, the one that's on your mind, so please use your own discernment and flip the roles to however this best resonates with your situation, but please do not make the story fit. So if the reading resonates or parts of the message resonate, then that's great. If it doesn't resonate, then it's simply not your message, so please take what you feel fits and leave the rest, guys. So we're just using this deck today. This is the Light Seer's Tarot, so let's get straight into the reading, shall we? Angels of Love and Light, can we please have clear and concise messages for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus? What do they need to know in relation to love for this week, please, and thank you. Just cutting up the deck for you now. Okay, bottom of the deck, we have the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so I feel predominantly this could be your love interest who is ending of a very challenging home situation, okay? So it could be to do with their own family if they have children, or as in their immediate family, to do with parents, siblings or something. They may be moving out from the family home potentially. They may have had to move back in with parents, move back in with a sibling or a cousin or something like that. They may have been short on money. And I feel like this person is getting ready to move on from that particular location, or they are moving into this kind of situation now, okay? Or this could be you could be moving out or leaving of something that you've had the sense of steadiness for a long time. Maybe you're getting out of your comfort zone, maybe you're kind of getting ready to buy your own place or put down a deposit for a house or a flat, or I'm getting a safe haven. So maybe you feel like you've been a bit fed up with living with a certain someone, or you know, family or friends or what have you, and I feel like you're ready to kind of, I'm getting strike out on your own. So that could be something for someone. Obviously I'm getting lots of messages, so just please take what you feel resonates. I'm just feeling the ending of a long cycle here with the Ten of Pentacles. Like, it could be something that's been on for 10 years, okay? Or someone's known a particular person for 10 years and they're closing out that kind of cycle, that window, and it's been very, I'm getting very difficult. Yeah, the 9 with the Hermit, Virgo energy. They could be isolating themselves right now. Maybe they feel like they don't want to get out very much, okay? They could have strong Virgo placements, or you do. But I'm also getting that somebody may have gone through a spiritual awakening and they're now recognizing that they have to close out a karmic cycle. And they may have had to lose a lot, but in the sense they may not be quite where they want to be materially, but at least they'll have that sense of freedom emotionally and spiritually. So, and mentally I'm getting, they'll have that sense of liberation and feeling free within oneself, okay? Empress in reverse coming out, Taurus Libra energy, Page of Swords, and the Death card, okay? Death and rebirth in reverse, Scorpio energy, Taurus and Libra with that Empress in reverse. Yeah, I feel like your love interest has cut ties with a karmic partner or a karmic ex, or someone that you have children with, or they've moved out of the family home. They may have been persuaded, as it were, to stick around, to repeat a cycle over again. Maybe because they have children with this person, there could be a sense of guilt trip of using the children. Oh, well, we can rebirth this, we can change this, it's not over. And someone is resisting of change. So maybe a karmic partner or a karmic ex potentially is not very keen on the idea of severing ties legally, because they'll miss out in a sense with the contract, in a sense financially most likely here. And so therefore your person is trying to see the light at the end of the tunnel with closing of a difficult cycle of their life, and they're getting out of their head. They're not as much in their head anymore as they once were. I feel like there was a lot of confusion and hearsay about this, that and the third, but I feel like they are gaining clarity, and it's not been very nice to have received this type of clarity, but at least they kind of know where they stand now. It's like they rather know than not know, and at first they may have thought, well, ignorance is bliss, but actually no, wow, now I'm getting no. So maybe this person's putting boundaries by going no, like they were like, no, I don't want to know the truth. No, I don't want to know what it is. I don't want to see this, that, and the third. No, I just want to ignore that it exists. No, I just don't want this anymore. So maybe this person's having to be quite firm with someone else in their life. Yeah, look at that with the Queen of Swords in reverse. They're dealing with someone who... Oh, okay. Someone who's a bit of a bitch. Okay, obviously... flip it and reverse it to however roles reverse or whatever, but they're dealing with someone, potentially they're co-parenting with this person and they're having a difficult time with saying no, and putting boundaries. They could be studying in a sense what co-parenting is, or what that means for their child, what that means for their future life, especially if they have a younger child, until the child is old enough, as it were. So this person is most likely in their life for the long run because of the children that they have with this person. And I feel like your love interest has tried to sever ties with this person for a very, very long time, but I'm getting the sense they could be a little bit intimidated or scared by this person. I'm getting scared of what they'll do or what they will say. So whoever they're dealing with is not a nice person. They're very much like I'm getting threatening opponent. They're not someone you want to face. Wow, okay, I'm getting someone you wouldn't want to face a fight with in a dark alley. So potentially this person is violent or abusive, or they have been in the past, or if they're not physically violent, then they kind of, they can have they can have a way with their words. Cutting, I'm getting quite cruel. I feel like this karmic partner, the karmic ex, if this is what your person is in a sense saying to you, like they're letting you know of this connection, like they were, I'm getting put under a thumb, as it were. I'm getting that. Controlled, manipulated. Your person may have thought that they were getting equal give and take in a connection or a situation, but because they have been treated so badly in the past with this person, I'm getting this overall, like, they thought that it was equal, but it really wasn't, and they were blinded in some sort of way. They could have been dealing with someone who's highly manipulative or even narcissistic, like had narcissistic tendencies. That's for some. It's not for everyone, but that's what I'm getting for some. Yeah, and now I'm getting cutting loose here with the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. They've had enough. They've had enough, because look at that, dealing with the devil here with the Capricorn energy. So your person could be dealing with a Capricorn, or someone has strong earth placements, or maybe you're dealing with a Capricorn. But with the devil and the Ten of Pentacles showing up, this was not a happy home. This did not look good. There was probably a strong sense of infidelity there, and someone wants to break free and become single, but the other person's trying to hold on to them for dear life so that they can continue to manipulate them and to get them away from their freedom and to prevent them from finding real love in their life with someone with the Two of Cups, and for it to be manifested into the physical here with the Magician. Gemini, Virgo, Scorpio energy, or maybe even to prevent your person from coming back around to you to heal this connection. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, as I say that with the Four of Swords and the Star, I mean, and I'm getting 717 here with the Seven of Wands and the Star. So you could be seeing those numbers a lot, but I'm also getting you could be dealing with a very high level soulmate, a divine counterpart, so twin flame. It could be in a sense like this other person or situation or third party or whatever it is that your person's been dealing with. There's been a lot of delays in you and this person having the sense of a permanent union with one another, or a reconciliation, or wherever you kind of at with your timeline in relation to this kind of connection. So I feel a lot of you are dealing with a divine masculine or divine feminine here. What else here, please, for Aquarius? Thank you. King of Wands in reverse, Six of Pentacles. Yeah, strong fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. King of Swords. Wow. So I'm getting the sense that this person was a bit of a pushover in the past. They had a karmic partner of a karmic ex who kind of treated them as a bit of a soft touch. So they were kind of wanting to people please. And so they accepted the poor treatment, and whoever your love interest was dealing with was, using fear and intimidation and manipulation and gaslighting and threats and etc, etc. I'm getting, the list goes on and on and on and on. And this person didn't see it at the time, and they had their personal power taken away, as a sense, away from them. And they were breadcrumbed by whoever they were dealing with, and now they are seeing the truth of the situation with whoever they're dealing with this King of Swords energy. And they were dealing with someone with the Queen of Wands in, Queen of Swords in reverse, but I'm getting Queen of Wands in reverse as well. So your person actually could have strong fire and air placements, or you do. Obviously, this is your reading, Aquarius, but you may not be an Aquarius sun. You could have Aquarius in other placements in your chart. But what I'm getting is that actually your person could be talking to a friend or a lawyer or someone that has, I'm getting a lot of know-how to do with looking through contracts, and they're helping and assisting of your person to, I'm getting receive what's theirs with the Six of Pentacles. And I wanted to say sex then, so maybe this person has not had sex with this person for a long time, or they're not having sex right now, or I'm getting regardless of gender or sex, you would look at this person to be quite masculine, so they could be, you know, a guy, but it doesn't necessarily have to be, but I'm getting the sense of they look very masculine, but they haven't come across as very masculine. You know, in a sense, they could be dealing with someone else who could have been a female who was very much more in their masculine, and your person may have been more in their feminine, and there was the sense of an imbalance between that connection. So you would actually think like the sense of traditional roles would be reversed, and that your person, if you're dealing with a male, was more in their feminine energy, and they had their kind of power in a sense taken away from them a lot of the time. They didn't have very much confidence. And they weren't feeling very sure of themselves. They weren't very driven. I feel like this person may have been doing a lot of work. I saw 1, 2, 3, 4 on the clock, so you could be seeing that, but this person's making baby steps. They're making progress with their changes, and they are healing with the Four of Swords, okay? They want to heal the connection with you as well. I feel like they're on the way back around. Yeah, what else? Two of Cups, yeah, because they want this love with you, because they feel it on a deeper level, and they want their freedom with the Nine of Pentacles, and that's what they're manifesting, okay? This person sees you doing very well for yourself. I feel for a lot of you, you know, you could be getting your finances together. You could be feeling quite competent in your life right now. Other people are wanting to build with you, work with you. You may have had your confidence knocked in to do with this situation from the past, but I feel I'm getting rise above it. So you may have rose above it, okay? And I feel like this person is now viewing you as very strong, I want to say, for some reason, very strong, okay? You've had a lot of repressed pain from the past. You may have been very much up in your head about this connection and looking out the window, as it were, in a sense, you know, wondering what was going to happen. You know, would this person close out their old situation? Would they not? Would they eventually hit rock bottom to do with that and eventually kind of, I'm getting cease sense for some of you. So a lot of you could be quite upset. A lot of you. But I feel like some of you are, in a sense, over it. Not necessarily over the relationship, but you're over the sense of worrying and stressing about whether you're going to come into a union or a reconciliation with this person or not. I feel like it's been such a long time since you guys have probably have got together or spoken to each other, or for this person to show their interest, because they are interested, but they haven't shown of their interest. So it's in a sense like you may have gone, do you know what, okay, if they want to kind of come towards me and to, you know, and take the lead in this connection and pick up the pieces of whatever happened in the past, then they have to do of this. Look at that. Ten of Swords, Empress in reverse. We have the Hermit in reverse, Two of Pentacles in reverse, and Temperance. They're trying to be balanced. They're trying to balance their life right now. They've gone through a betrayal with a karmic partner or a karmic ex, or potentially someone who they thought was their divine feminine, I'm getting, or divine masculine, but they weren't. And so therefore now they are realizing that they've just been stuck together with this person because it's a karmic contract or trauma bonding, and they're very sad here and full of regret for being in a particular situation with the Five of Cups, and now they potentially see you're the one that slipped away out of their life, and they're dealing with whatever they're having to deal with from behind because of their poor judgment call in the past with Judgment in reverse. Sagittarius energy. And some of you, I feel a lot of you do care. Obviously, you know, you do care. You know, you don't want this person to be sad, but at the same time with the Six of Swords, you know, it's not preventing you from moving on and doing of your own thing. Now, some of you could be going towards new soulmates. You know, some of you are quite happy being on your own, doing your own thing, you know, traveling at this time, you know, resting and kind of going on retreats and little holidays and doing things that are good for you, and you're being kind of spiritually guided, as it were, to kind of just get away, in a sense, from, you know, the sense of misery that there was in the past between the connection with you and this person, or if this person is feeling relatively down and pessimistic about their life, you know, in a sense, crying over spilt milk to do with whoever they've been dealing with, and, you know, you have to give them the space. And I feel like that's exactly what you've done, you know, and if they want to reconcile, then they know where to find you. If they want to be consistent, as it were, and show up in your life rather than being flaky and breadcrumb you and kind of not be sure about whether they want to be any part of your life or not, you're giving them a wide berth until they know how to figure it out for themselves. And some of you, you know, when they come back in, you may be like, okay, well, I can accept the sense of forgiveness. I can work on this with you. We can take baby steps. We can, you know, build on a friendship, etc., and do all of that, this, that, and the third. But then some of you may be like, look, no, thank you. But obviously, it's different for everyone. Because in a sense, you want someone who's going to be solid in your life here with the King of Pentacles. You don't want someone who's not quite sure about what they're doing and, you know, aimlessly drifting from place to place, just kind of, in a sense, searching for whatever they're looking for. You want somebody who's going to be there and getting man on a mission, somebody who knows about themselves, somebody who's interested in developing of themselves and getting glowing and growing. And you're glowing and growing right now. And if this person isn't going to be with it, then, you know, you kind of let them do their own thing and you continue being on your path, continue doing what you're doing right now. And anyone else who wants to glow and grow with you and be a part of your kind of inner circle, as it were, then they are going to be emanating in the same way that you are and leveling up. So if this person wants of anything with you, then they know what they got to do. But it's not down to you to kind of, you know, hold their hand or for you to help them in a sense. Like, yes, I feel like this person at some point is going to reach out and they may ask of your help. And I feel like you will most likely, in a sense, be there to help of this person. But when it comes to a romantic sense, if this person's just coming in to kind of F around with you and just be like, well, I just want something casual with friends with benefits, or how about we just kind of, you know, that's it. I feel like you're very much, well, thanks but no thanks, because you want something more with that. You would much rather be on your own. Absolutely, you would rather be on your own. Look, you're just focusing on your money right now. You're focusing on your business. You're being solid within yourself. You're focusing on people and loved ones who want to be a part of your life. And this person, if they come back around into your life, as they will do, look at that with the Eight of Cups in reverse, and don't come up in this particular energy as saying, look, I want to show that sense of that loyalty to you, and I do actually care about you, then you know where to show them the door. And it's not to say you're being rude, you're being blunt, you're anything like that. I feel like you're protecting of yourself because it's taken you this long to get to this point where you're feeling really proud of oneself, of what you're doing with your life, and you'll know which direction you're going. And there are plenty of other people out there, you know, who are wanting to have something equal with you and to build. And that's it. That's it. But at this time, there may be this person coming back around into your life. They're not hanging around anymore with the Hangman in reverse, Pisces energy. This person have strong Pisces placements. They don't want to hang around anymore to do with an old connection, and they don't want to hang around with whatever is going on with you. They want to actually come forward and be like, look, I want this with you. I want to feel free too. I want to be a role model like you. I want to move. I'm getting like that song, I want to be like you, from Bare Necessities. Like, this person views you as someone who's a leader in their own life. And you are. And you're taking control of your life. You are most likely an entrepreneur. You've turned a hobby into a business. You are thriving rather than surviving anymore. There are people who are wanting to collaborate with you. You could be getting ready to receive some sort of windfall of finances or a gift of finances, but also business partnerships as well. And you've made plenty of sacrifices in your life. You've waited around long enough. You've done with all the delays. And I feel a lot of you, you know, you do have love in your heart for this person, you do care for them, and you may have even been very much in love with them at one point, you know, and they may have not necessarily known of that, but you've always known that. And you love this person, but are you still in love with this person? And you may have a strong connection with them, but there's a difference between loving someone and being in love with this person. You know, but they didn't give before. They were selfish before. They were immature before. They were childish before. They didn't want of anything with you before. They didn't even want to be a part of your life or a friend. And now they want to show to you that they're sorry and close out the old cycle to do with you and this person, but also elsewhere. Because they feel like you can renew something with you, but they need to come forward towards you correctly with a sense of integrity and honesty and being genuine. Because if they come in with all of this passion and be like, I would like to give to you, I see us, you know, you and I getting together, having a solid relationship, I don't want to kind of delay anymore, this is what I want, etc., etc. I feel like we could have it all together, and that's lovely, it is. But the sense is, you can't just kind of brush under the rug with whatever happened in the past. You know, there's a sense of, you know, having to address certain things. You know, hindsight is a wonderful thing. But we have Leo, Aquarius, Taurus and Scorpio energy with that world. Yeah. This person may be coming back to you to let you know that they have ended a cycle with a codependent karmic partner or karmic ex. Somebody was clinging on to them and desperate for their attention. And only desperate for their attention because there's potentially money involved, or they had some sort of contract. They weren't attracted to your person. They didn't fancy of your person. There may have been something initially, obviously at the start, but it stopped. There was just manipulation there, emotional manipulation. And your person is sad. And they're sad because, in a sense, they really thought that they had got it right by investing in this other personal situation, and they dived into things too quickly with a lot of passion. They didn't take the time to do the practical things and think about it, and they had their dreams shattered with the 9 of Cups in reverse. But now, this person is now experiencing, in a sense, the shattered dreams that you may have once had from the past. Your dreams of potentially having to get the opportunity to even know of this person, for them to be a part of your life, to build on a friendship, to work together with this person, to collaborate in some sort of way. There was just a sense of carelessness and overindulgence and toxicity with the devil. Capricorn energy. You know, they may have had their dreams shattered by a Capricorn. Or maybe you've had your dreams shattered to do with a Capricorn, or however this resonates. Or a Capricorn feels like you've kind of shattered their dreams in some sort of capacity. But it wasn't healthy. Someone was up in their head about the sense of an equal give and take partnership in a connection. Your person wants to heal this with you. With the star, Aquarius energy, there you are, guys. You will have victory and success. There has been delays in relation to love manifesting and a lot of sadness, right? But you have been focusing on yourself, doing that healing work, okay? You know, not crying over the past. Yes, you have obviously cried over the past. You know, this person is also most likely crying about the past. They wouldn't let you know of that, though. They wouldn't let you know of that, though, because they're a proud person, and you may be a very proud person as well. You know, this person probably has no idea of how much you've actually been through in your life. You may look like you're doing all right, you know, here, with the kind of 6 of Wands and the star, you're out here in the public eye, etc., etc., or whatever it is that you do for a living. But deep down, you've been disappointed greatly when it has come to different connections, and you know, you've done it all on your own and been up in your own head about it. All you asked with a sense of reciprocity in relation to appreciation, respect, and having that sense of loyalty, and been let down on numerous occasions. Several occasions. Not looking as if you were worthwhile to be connected with. I mean, how shallow is that? So this person may have had a bit of an ego as well, or they're dealing with someone else who has a big ego. But I feel like this person's really wanting to change with that King of Cups. They are. I'm getting the sense that actually deep down this person could be, you know, a sensitive soul. They could be an empath. So in a sense they look very masculine, but there's that strong kind of feminine energy here. Some of you could be dealing with a same-sex connection, but it doesn't necessarily have to be. But this person has needed to take the time to heal of their heartbreak from whoever they were dealing with in the past with the Empress in reverse, who couldn't be bothered. Who couldn't be bothered to do of anything to keep a connection going, because they didn't ever really want of your person, they just wanted it all there handed to them on a plate. And now your person is in a sense thinking, wow, well that wasn't a wise decision, but I guess that's, you know, that's what it is now. And also with Judgment being reverse Sagittarius energy, there's a strong sense of karma involved. So therefore your person and yourself couldn't move on forward in this connection because they still had a spiritual lesson that they needed to learn. They also needed to cut ties with the karmic contract. So they were literally going to be picking up the pieces of their life before they were able to come together towards you and have the new beginning with the Three of Wands, and for you to venture out into this new chapter together. And to travel or meet with each other halfway or whatever you want to call it. Whew. I mean, look guys, I'm not even going to lie. I know this sounds really thingy, but I'm even picking up on jail or prison or incarceration. So maybe someone tried to trick the other person about, you know, saying of something that they, you know, did or didn't do, or signed of something to do with a contract and tried to get someone in prison. Maybe something to do with neglect here, maybe to do with children with the Page of Cups in reverse. I'm getting unfit parents for some reason. Oh, this is a lot. Look, betrayal here with the Ten of Swords. I'm getting to the highest degree. Highest degree with the Nine of Wands and the Ten of Swords. Wounded warrior. So many cards wanting to come out. Yeah, to do with a legal contract. With the Page of Swords, it's now coming to an end. It is coming to a close, okay. So this person has really been going through it and they haven't let you know of that, and they will do eventually say to you, look, they've been stuck for a very long time with someone else or in something else. They are getting themselves out of it. But whoever they're dealing with has been very cold. I'm getting heartless. I'm getting that Kanye West song, Heartless. How could you be so heartless? What else here? What's going to go underneath this Two of Cups, please, and thank you. I keep seeing that Tower. So the Tower in reversal, Aries, Scorpio energy. So the Tower has already come in. The Tower has already come in, and they've most likely had multiple Tower moments in their life to do with one thing or another. I'm getting to do with a karmic partner or a karmic ex, something to do with their children, maybe something to do with their own immediate family. I'm getting a sense of grieving and mourning as well with that Tower energy, or something disastrous happened and they're trying to heal from that. So there could have been someone in their life that they knew of that had maybe a near-death experience, or they did pass away. Or I'm even getting the sense of, obviously I'm sending my condolences and very sorry about that, and sending love and light your way, etc, etc. I'm getting like a serious accident of sorts as well, a car accident, or something to do with a motorbike. I'm getting like drug overdose. Somebody could be going to rehab. I'm getting that song by Amy Winehouse. They tried to take me to rehab and I said no, no, no. Yeah. So maybe at the beginning, when I was getting those no's at the beginning to do with that Queen of Swords energy, maybe your love interest has said, look, if you go to counselling or you go to therapy or you go to rehab or you get the help that you are needing of at this time, this person may have some sort of, you know, mental health issues, and they may have said, look, I will stick around in this connection or work with you if you go and get the help that you're needing. And this person who they were dealing with didn't want to have help. They didn't want to go and help themselves. They didn't want to make the changes. They didn't want to put in the effort. They just wanted to wallow in a sense of self-pity and let somebody else kind of do all the work for them, and so that they don't have to take accountability or responsibility for themselves. So they most likely, in a sense, were you know, very much codependent and also manipulative and potentially narcissistic. And your person had love for this person and care for this person, obviously, because potentially they had children together. They shared of that experience. That's something as well. You know, I'm getting things turned out to be pretty ugly. And your person lost out a lot of money in the process here with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. But also they've missed out on an opportunity to plant the seeds with you. You may have wanted to plant the seeds with this person, but the soil wasn't right. So of course you weren't going to reap your harvest with this person from the past and for it to grow, because there wasn't the light shown on a situation from the past, and so therefore everything was in the dark. And obviously with growth, when you're planting of anything, you need light. But you didn't have that. It didn't happen. And so therefore, it was a dud. It just didn't grow. Nothing happened. And obviously you kind of, you know, looked at this whole situation and thought, oh my gosh, wow, this is, you know, feeling all of this and it's going to, you know, this, that and the third. And, you know, nothing happened. It was far from Jack and the Beanstalk, you know. It was far from the potential heights that you and this person could have potentially have gone. Very much. You know, left with no money, mate, with the Five of Pentacles. Left in lack. You may have thought you were going to get the Six of Pentacles, but you went backwards with the Six of Pentacles, taking one of the Ace that we just saw it in reverse, and now you came out with this. That's what you came out with. But now this is exactly what your person is now coming out with, to do with something else or someone else. And you have had to go through from the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, hoping to get the Six, but you didn't. You got this, and you went from the 5 to the 9 by yourself. No help. No partnership. Did everything on your own. And the Wheel of Fortune is turning around in your favour. Because, in a sense, you left yourself, you know, space with this person. You didn't intervene with divine timing. You didn't backtrack on your karma by doing of anything that you shouldn't have been doing. You have stayed true to yourself, minding your own business and letting this person just get on with whatever they feel like they need to get on with at this time, giving them this a sense of space, sending them love, sending them healing, praying for them, etc. Whatever it is that you feel like you resonate to do with helping of this person. But look, you knew it wasn't ready yet with, look, the Devil, again showing out with the Wheel of Fortune. They had a karmic contract that they needed to release with the Ten of Wands in reverse. If they were to have this union, reunion or reconciliation with you with the Three of Cups upright and a passionate new start with the Ace of Wands, which they felt with you right from the get-go of what they wanted, but they didn't ever show you, but they felt it deep down anyway. And that was the kicker. I mean, I'm getting that was one of them. What else here? What can we get here for underneath the Two of Cups, please? And thank you for Aquarius. Sun, Moon, Rising of Venus, please, and thank you. Whew. Thinking this one. Knight of Wands. There's the passion. There's the chemistry. There's the desire. There's the, you know, the innate chemistry that you have with one another. It's not gone away. It's not gone away. And it most likely will never go away. I just saw 34 on the clock. You add those up and you get 77, so 77 or 777, you could be seeing of those numbers. But Judgment in reverse, you are unsure about this person's intentions when they come back around into your life. Is it going to be a wise call on your part if this person comes back in to say, look, I'd like to reconcile and I want this, that and the third with you and to move it forward? You may be a little bit like, well, I guess I'm doing okay right now. I'm not kind of sure with how this is going to plan out. The thing is, at the end of the day, you don't fully know of, you know, the outcome that it's going to be with this person. I feel like a lot of you do want to reconcile, but there's a sense of doubt. There's a sense of being unsure. And of course, there's a sense of being unsure because you're kind of celebrating your life as of right now, kind of being with loved ones, being with friends, celebrating the little wins in your life, you know, having people in your life who actually care about you and want to be there with you, rather than just kind of fleeing at whenever point this suits them. I'm getting at, you know, at their own convenience. You know, just kind of F off with no explanation, which I feel like a lot of you have had to deal with that. And so therefore you've had to kind of, you know, I feel like you've had to cut out a lot of people in your life as well. But I feel like that's what this person's having to do. Yeah, selfish people here, look at that, who left you feeling unbalanced with the Two of Pentacles in reverse. Selfish people keeping you up in your head here with the Nine of Swords, Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. People who couldn't be effed to do anything with you or help you out or work with you, or, you know, with the Strength in reverse. Leo energy. You could have Leo placements, your person does. But that's all coming to an end. There's no more sub-story here. There isn't. I feel like you're done with all that. You're done with the kind of being the sense of upset about, you know, this person, whether they're going to detach or not detach from a karmic partner or not. Right, okay. You know, if this person wants to free of themselves to get out of their own situation, then they have to do it for their sense of their own free will and for themselves, not because of something to do with you. You've just left them be. If they want of anything to do with you, then they have to do what's right for them. And what's right for them, in a sense, is to get out of their own situation. But obviously they've got to come to their own conclusion. It's nothing to do with you to tell of this person if you were to advise or help them in some sort of regard. They know the truth within themselves with the Ace of Swords. It's nothing to do with you telling them. I literally just said that, guys. You don't need to give this person a sense of clarity of like, well, I know of your situation, etc., etc. And, you know, you haven't kind of toyed any words to this person and kind of led them on or manipulated them and been like, oh, you know, I want to be with you, etc., etc. You've just gone, look, you know, you can draw your own conclusions and sort it out for yourself. Look, Justice in reverse, Libra energy. You'll find out your own conclusions with your unfair situation to do with a karmic partner of a karmic ex with the Queen of Swords in reverse about whether you move on or not. About whether you find your own sense of independence here with the Six of Cups in reverse and move on and make plans for the future and get out of a karmic cycle. That's down to you. It's got nothing to do with me. You know, because we all have, in a sense, our free will. Yes, there's most likely a divine plan at play with here in this connection with you and this person, and that there is something more to it, and you know that deep down. Your person most likely knows that deep down, but there's a sense of free will as well. You know, we were gifted that when we came here. I feel like you do truly love this person, and this person truly loves you, and they want you more than anything. And you both to then drop of whatever that there was that happened between the two of you in the past with the Ten of Wands in reverse. You're nearly at the finish line with whatever you're coming, you know, with whatever. You're nearly at the finish line. But it's not been easy. This person may have looked at you in your life and gone, oh, well, they're all right. Yeah, they're all right. They seem to be doing pretty well. I bet they haven't had, you know, much taken off their nose type of thing. They're doing all right. They're happy. Well, no. I think there's been a few bits of mistaken here. I've actually been very wounded here with the Nine of Wands. I'm not wounded anymore. If you look in the other tarot deck with the Nine of Wands, they are the wounded warrior and they have the bandage around their head. You've got no bandage around your head anymore. You're just standing there as a warrior now. You're not wounded. You have been, but you've healed them. And if this person is to have the sense of being a warrior beside you, then they have to heal their own wounds, not you. You can attend to them, you can help them, you can assist them, but you can't do all their work for them. They have to do it. Because, in a sense, your union isn't going to come together with the Four of Wands in reverse until they put in the work for themselves, because you've had to do of the same. Where there's a sense of partnership between the two of you, and that's what you get with the Two of Cups. Your connection, if you're dealing with a divine counterpart here, twin flame, divine masculine, divine feminine energy, is just delayed, it's not denied. What else here, please, for Aquarius? There will be celebrations, but the celebrations are held off as of right now until this person is sorting out what they need to. Yep, Ace of Pentacles in reverse. This person's not able to invest in the connection with you yet. They want to. They want to. Because they are taking the kind of... They want to open up the lines of communication with you. They are taking the action steps. They are. It may look like they're not, but they are. Look, as I say that with the Seven of Swords and the Two of Swords in reverse. This person and the Knight of Swords. See, look at the movement card. You see how these two people look the same? Both with the white hoodies on and like kind of the bottoms, as it were. The trousers, the shorts, the black. And then having the sense of, you know, on their back here. This person is taking the blindfold off now. They weren't willing to make a decision in the past. They were procrastinating. There was a sense of stalemate in your connection. Potentially, there has been a stalemate in your connection for a long time. Maybe this person was like, well, they need to make the move. And you've been more like, well, they've got to make the move. And most likely, whoever you're, you know, is viewing this, you know, it's most likely the other person has to come forward towards you, especially if you are sitting here as a divine feminine and they're the divine masculine, then they have to come forward and make their way to you when they've got, you know, the confidence, etc. within themselves, the personal power to go, look, I want to come forward towards you. Can we kind of drop our guard, as it were? Can we meet up? And, you know, not everyone needs to know. It's between the two of you. You know, but this person wants to talk to you about what happened from before. But they, in a sense, weren't in the right energy to be able to come forward and do that before. I'm getting a sense of cowardice. I just saw 42:22 on the clock, so you could be seeing lots of 4s, lots of 2s, 222s, okay? I'm even getting 22:22 as well, okay? 2s are all to do with partnerships, to do with balance, to do with harmony, okay? This person does want movement forward with you. They are ending of an old situation that isn't serving them right now, okay? And I love the fact that we have the 9 of Pentacles here showing up with the Ace, which is you add that up and that's the 10, okay? This person has gone from the 10 of Pentacles in reversal, and what they want to do is get to the 9 of Pentacles upright, and then to fix things with you so that you can have the 10 of Pentacles together and have this fresh new start and a solid investment with one another. They want the 10 of Pentacles upright with you. But potentially they've had to lose out a lot of money elsewhere and maybe lost a job. I'm getting that. Maybe this person is getting hired to do with another job. Or maybe they're going to give you some sort of good news that they've, I'm getting started out on their own by doing of something. This person knows that they did hurt you from the past. There was the sense of the 10 of Swords between the two of you. You hit at rock bottom at one point to do with this connection. And you gave off the impression that you were alright, but actually you weren't. But you had to pretend that you were alright. And actually what I'm getting is that however you most likely felt in this connection with this person, they're now having to pretend that they're alright elsewhere with someone else and they're not alright. But there's potentially at one point or another where there was a sense of unrequited love between the two of you. You may have felt like it was, but it wasn't. The love was always there. The connection was always there. And I feel for a lot of you, you still do love this person. But whether are you still in love with this person is another thing. Obviously, everyone's story is different. But I feel like they are needing to kind of take the time for themselves right now. I just saw 44:44 on the clock as I kind of just looked up. So this connection is very much protected. Very much protected. And I feel there's a lot that's going on here behind the scenes, as it were, to help, in a sense, assist you both get to this place. There's a lot of spiritual kind of guidance and protection around you both right now. And I feel like you know that. You know that. Your person maybe even knows that. Or if they don't necessarily know of it yet, they feel like there's something that is, in a sense, protecting you both. They may not quite get their finger on it. They may not necessarily know of the terminology or be very much into spirituality. They could feel quite blocked spiritually, or they have been, but I feel like something's relit them. Maybe you've kind of relit them in some sort of capacity for them to then see and start off anew and etc. You've been a big I'm getting positive influence on this person's life. And now they want to kind of, in a sense, do the same with you. Wow, I'm getting drawn to all of this colour. This colour. You bring colour to this person's life. I'm getting colourful past, so maybe even this person may have had, I'm getting trouble with the law at some point, potentially. They may have been in prison. I'm getting my life's grey without you. So this person may have felt like their life was grey without you. It's all black and white, no colour. But you bring colour to this person's life, the sense of vibrancy, the sense of warmth, the sense of compassion, the sense of affection, the sense of love, the friendship, the trust, the loyalty, the care, the tenderness, the sense of nurturing. I'm getting a strong sense of feminine energy, like the giving, the taking, that type of thing, and the sense of it just really being a true embodiment. And this person hasn't had that sense of warmth in their life or nurturing, or maybe they didn't even realise that that's what they were missing. But they are needing to give that to themselves first before coming forward and receiving that from you if you were to move this connection forward. But this person wishes that they could just hold your hand. They wish that they could just give you a hug. They wish that they could just sit with you and kind of look into your eyes and talk to you and laugh about the past and kind of laugh about, whatever. They just want to have that sense of fun. They want to message you. They want to contact you. They want to stay up all night and talk to you. They want adventures with you. They want to live life with you. This person doesn't want to kind of dilly-dally around anymore. They just want to get ish done. But this person isn't really showing you the emotion. And it's difficult because you're like, well, because things have been so lackluster between the two of you for a very, very long time, you may feel like they just couldn't give two tosses. So you're just out here doing your own thing and trying to get your stuff back together. And other people are coming in, and this person is potentially fearful that it's going to be too late. But then they can't just come in, rush in like a bat out of a hill. They've got to strategize on how they come forward towards you. But I feel like you know that already. A lot of you. You're not blinded to the situation. I feel like you're pretty, tapped in, as it were, with what's going on or not going on. But yes, it would be nice to have this person say of something to you. Something. Even. But anyway, there are a lot of people around this person in this connection who are very much in their ear trying to pull a few strings to convince your person to do of certain things. And I feel like your person's had enough, and they didn't see it before, but now they see it. They were blindfolded to it with this Eight of Swords. Now the blindfolds come off because we got it in reversal. They had a particular perception of themselves, which was all up in their own head, and a sense of self-victimization and fear and sense of ego and pride and everything else. And now they're assessing of themselves and looking at, yes, there are other people that have been a contribution to this, but I've attracted this sense into my life. And why have I attracted that in? Because I didn't have firmer boundaries with other people, places or things. I didn't stick up for myself. I didn't stand up for myself. I didn't have that personal power and belief in myself. And now they're seeing of everything and they're like, right, no, not anymore. Done. That's it. So I feel your person does desire you. They do want you. They do. I'm getting crave your touch. They crave to be touched by you, to hold your hand, to be around your energy, to talk to you, just to be in each other's presence. But then they know what they've got to do. And that's the hard truth of the matter. It's down to them and only them, not you. There's only so much you could do, and you've done everything that you can. You've done everything you can on your side of the connection. You can't do much more. It's down to them. I'm getting to save themselves. They have to save themselves. Wow. Whew. Guys, 50 minutes. Jeez. closing of the reading now. Well, I'm lucky that that hasn't turned off the camera. I just had to check. Anyway, so I'm going to close this off. So guys, huge reading for you. I hope that there was something in here that resonated, a few messages or the whole reading. Please let us know. I'd love to get your feedback. If you have enjoyed this reading and you did fancy supporting myself and the channel, there are donation links now available. So thank you so much to those of you who've already donated. I greatly appreciate you guys. So thank you so much. Even if you do not financially donate, a great way to energetically donate is to like, share, subscribe and comment down below, and I'll eventually get back to you guys. So thank you so much for those. Also, I've just got told to tell you a few numbers here. I'm getting 68, 86, I'm getting 26, 28, I'm getting 92, 29, I'm getting 69, 96, I'm getting 81, I'm getting 811, I'm also getting 3s, 23, I'm getting 123, I'm getting 11, so 1111, lots of 8, so 888, 999, 111, 222, 333, 666. I feel like all of the synchronicities have been coming up for you guys. Lots of different numbers. But yeah, we have strong Pisces on the table as well. And those other signs that I kind of read out to you earlier, you could have those placements quite strongly in your chart, your person does, but everyone's here, so fire, water, earth and air, okay? But anyway, that's going to be the end. But yeah, I hope you have had a really good week, or you hope you have a good week. But please press the like button, the thumbs up button, as it does make a huge difference with the channel, and it really does help with the algorithm, guys. So thank you so much. I do appreciate you for doing that. I hope you have a good week. Sending love and light your way. Please take care, and we'll speak to you soon. Bye guys. Thank you.